We did it again, we the hardest around. Took an old shoe and turned it into a crown. Fresher than ever, we never bringing you trash. And every time we do work, we at the head of our class. You know the name. So long souls. So long souls.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It has been a minute since I've been on here. And when I say a minute, I want to say, I think the last video I uploaded was probably 2 months ago. But one thing I don't forget to do is respond to comments. When y'all ask questions, I'm on it. Go look through my videos. If somebody says something like, what kind of knife is that? Or what kind of, what color is that? I'm answering all questions. Again, because when I started, I would ask people questions and they would just sit in their inbox. And I'm like, yo, man, help me out. But some stuff you gotta catch on your own. Some stuff you don't have to catch on your own. That's why I'm doing this. I'm gonna turn this into a series. I'm gonna go over 5 things each video that you gotta have if you're customizing and if you're restoring sneakers. So I want y'all to pay close attention. We're gonna go through these and it's gonna be 5 different ones every time. That way you can get the selection of tools and things that I have. You can get the knowledge that I have and everything. All right, so let's get to it. Also, before I get started, shout out to everybody that comes over to Instagram and says, what up? You know, I appreciate that because I've had people from 20 followers to 100,000 followers say, yo, I mess with your videos, man. Your videos are legit. I like them. And that's what I wanted. Something informative and, you know, something that y'all can interact with. You know, hey, if I ask him a question, I know he gonna answer it. That's what it's all about. So shout out to y'all for coming through Instagram. My Instagram, if you don't already have it, is at soul, S-O-U-L _ O-N _ S-O-L-E-S. Drop a follow on Instagram. It's Soul on Souls. It'll be in the description too. So come by and say what's up to you, boy. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, this right here is mainly for customizing, mainly for customizing. It's not the shoe. I'm taping these shoes up, by the way, so that's why that tape is here. I'm about to lay some glue down, but it's this spinning wheel. Get you one off Amazon. It's like a pottery, type in like pottery wheel or something like that, or airbrush wheel or something like that. And it makes it so you can get a good view of your shoe while you're airbrushing it, you know. So as you're airbrushing the shoe, you can spray and then turn it, spray a little bit more, you know, and you can kind of, it helps you along in the process. You don't have to touch the shoe. That's one thing you want to avoid a lot of times is putting your hands on the shoes when you're painting. But you know, something like this can give you a quick 360 of what you're looking at. So these are really cheap. Amazon is where I got this. All right, so the next, I got this off Amazon too. These are like kneading tools. And when I say kneading, I think it's K-N-E-E-D-I-G, kneading tools. Or you can put in, what are those things called? Stencil or weeding tools. I think it's called weeding tools. This one came with a 3-pack. Again, this is off Amazon. This one, you can pull up your stencils. It's like tweezers almost. You can pull up your stencils. I use this to, sometimes I stick it in my airbrush to unclog paint, stuff like that. It comes with another one. You can see the hook on there, same thing. You can pull up stencils. That's what you mainly want to use it for. The third tool is like this little needle. This is the one I use the most. You can use this when you're restoring kicks and you want to clean out like something like this that has the holes in the bottom. You take this and you flick out the rocks, the dirt and stuff like that, and then you clean it, okay? So we got the spinning pottery wheel. We got the kneading or weeding tools. This one, A1, I got 2 of these. I keep these on deck. This is what I use as an Exacto knife. The reason why I think I got this from the Jesus Customs. I think he showed us this. But you get more control of it because you stick your hand in there like this. See that? So you can really get down into whatever you're working on and get to cutting and stuff like that. This is made by Fiskars, Fiskars. You can find this on the AngelusDirect.com website. This is on their website. This is where I got it from. It's like $8, $8 or $9. These are a must. And when mine, the end of it is kind of probably done came off a little bit, but it still works. I'm about to order me another one. So that's 3. This right here for glue jobs, right here, this is a must. I got this from Walmart. You can type in like a clamp, small clamps on eBay, eBay, Walmart, Google it, and these will come up. I think I got this for like $3. This is a must. So when you're gluing something, you hold down on that trigger and it expands. You can expand it like that. Then every time you push this piece back here, it brings it together. So let's say I'm gluing this part in right here on the side and I need it to clamp together. Every time you push this, it gets closer and closer together. So now it's clamping the shoe. Boom. See? And you can hold it there for 24 hours, 4 hours, whatever. Just be careful with that. Don't push it too tight. I always fold up like a cloth. In the together like this. And then I clamp it, okay? I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like when I do it. Make sure it comes apart. There we go. So I'm clamping it together. I'm gonna show y'all the finished product, okay? I do it like that on both sides. Put you a cloth or rack. The reason why you do that is because if you let that indentation sit, you let this sit on that shoe for like 12, 24 hours, it's gonna leave that mark where it was pressing down into it. You wanna use a cloth to kind of give that barrier. I got a cold, sinus infection, and all that stuff. But don't you hate when you get on YouTube and somebody sounds perfectly normal and they be like, guys, I'm sorry, I'm under the weather, please forgive me. Just get on with the video. Anyway, last but not least, this is common, but some people don't have it. You'd be surprised how many people don't have these. Toothpicks. Get you some toothpicks. These are used for a multitude of reasons. Toothpicks, again, you can flick out rocks and dirt and stuff underneath here before you clean the bottom of the shoe. You can also paint fine pieces. Like if I wanted to paint this Air Jordan, I'm gonna have to paint it. Well, actually, when I do it, I'm gonna paint the whole thing. But if I wanted to just paint just the Air, you need something this small to do it. So you just put it on there and you just paint. Or when you're painting Air Force Ones, I uploaded a video on my story yesterday where I was painting the Air on the bottom of Air Force Ones. Do it with the toothpick. When you're doing details, you're painting, like if you're making, excuse me, like the Jesus Customs. I saw him a long time ago. He was painting Joker and he was going through filling in the details with a toothpick. So keep that in mind. So you got your pottery table or wheel, you got your clamps, you got your weeding tools for your stencils and underneath the shoe, you got your what's this thing called? Exacto knife. You got your Exacto knife. And if you want to replace the blade, let me mention this too. If you want to replace the blade on this twists off and you can loosen the blade and replace it. And so we got that. And then last but not least, we got toothpicks. All right. So I hope that helped y'all. I hope that keeps you guys in the game. If you got any questions about anything when it comes to customizing shoes or restoring shoes, hit me up on Instagram, or you can ask your questions down below. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Did it again, we the hardest around. Took an old shoe and turned it into a crown. Fresher than ever, we never bringing you trash. And every time we do work, we at the head of our class. You know the name. So long souls. So long souls.